Now, this Target employee assumed that this woman stole something at the store, whatever, whatever. She bought all her groceries and she had a receipt or whatever, whatever. He got a cop on her. The cop and an employee was following her when she was about to leave the store or whatever, whatever. And she had to like put her stuff back in the store or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, and they knew that she didn't even steal nothing. Dude up there just like, made stuff happen or whatever. There was no altercation or nothing like that. Stuff didn't get out of hand or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? Real though. Anyway, yeah, that was on the pocket photo shit. Real though. He saw on the security cameras that she didn't steal nothing and they like let her go on her way with all her stuff. And that's on bro. Oh my goodness. Anyway. So now these soccer players was mad because they lost the game or whatever whatnot. And his brother Ashley was Ashley chopping it up with this Latino honey or whatever whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And they got mad and they got jealous, so they beat him down to death or whatever whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I mean shoot, they was mad that they lost the game, but they was even jealous because he was talking to a beautiful Latina. And that's some crazy stuff, gang. I mean shoot, it was 7 of them that was jumping him or whatever. He was in critical condition. He died a few days later. Real though, and that was some crazy stuff. And the police said they got pictures of stuff spat, but they don't want to do nothing with it because they up there trying to cover the shit up, and that's on bro. Anyway, so this man was up there working up in his job or whatever, minding his own goddamn business, and he had racist coworkers or whatever, saying some racist jokes. He had saying some nooses on the doors of the bathroom and stuff like that, and wrote the racial slurs and stuff like that. And then they fucked up his job because they lied and said he stole some beer or whatever and got him fired. And this man crashed out. Real though, he grabbed a blick from his lunchbox and he started blicking. He killed a lot of white dudes or whatever or not. He didn't shoot the women or nothing, you know what I'm saying? He just was just went off and just crashed out for real though. I'm telling you, his girlfriend said and told people that what was going on and said what was going on. Even her mother said what was going on or whatever whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, after he got them blicking all them down, he blicked himself. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. I'm telling you, game, I was oh my goodness, it was crazy as ever. You know what I'm saying? For real though, they pushed him over the edge, for real though, and he couldn't take it no more. So he started crashing out, and that's on bro. Anyway, now, these nurses and Ashley just have a crazy racist tool or whatever whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I mean it's some crazy stuff or whatever. Say hit that racist or racist tool or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But real though. Anyway, and Ashley just don't even consider on taking on the responsibilities that they're supposed to take on or whatever whatnot. You know what I mean? Real though. Anyway, so yeah, they was Ashley just doing her dang or whatever whatnot, you know what I mean? Real though. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just up there just thinking oh my goodness, what the heck is going on? Because they refuse to help people out over a damn toll or something like that. And I was saying that shit crazy as ever. I'm what the hell is wrong with them? Goddamn, they actually playing with people's lives like that. These people could be in critical condition, and they up there don't want to help them out and shit because of damn health toll. And really, that's some crazy shit, gang. I mean shit, that's the stupidest shit I ever heard of. You know what I'm saying? Real though. And they had the pocket for that shit, and there's some broke. Real though. Anyway, now the cop that actually like shot this like young lady up in her face. It was like few months ago. You know what I'm saying? Like plenty of months ago. Like you know what I'm saying? He shot her and killed her. Real though. All up in her kitchen. She was in her kitchen up there, just over a pot of water or whatever went out. You know what I'm saying? And dude just just ran up in her house or whatever or whatnot with his blick drum or whatever, and he just shot her for no reason. Shot her right all up in her face. Whatever whatnot. He died from colon cancer. Up in jail. I mean shoot. Hey, I mean shoot. that's what really happened, gang. I mean shoot. That's that actually happened to the dude or whatever. Bro, I mean shoot. That's some crazy shit. I'm like, damn. For real though, I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, that shit was really something. I'm like, goddamn. That was something else. I was like, you know. But I can understand, you know what I'm saying? He died from natural cause or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some crazy shit or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Brother, I mean, nobody didn't have to put their hands on him or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? He died from natural causes or whatever, whatnot. You know what I mean? And that's like, that's not even crazy, gang. You know what I'm saying? Because, stuff do be happening like that plenty of times. You know what I mean? For real, though. I mean, too. And I'm just, keeping it a book. You know what I'm saying? I mean, too. That's not even crazy at all, and that's so bro. I don't know. Anyway, so now this lady was up there actually got into conversation with the cops or whatever whatnot. You know what I'm saying? The cops was saying to her location to check up on her son or whatever whatnot, but it transferred from a church for well-known church or whatever for her son or whatever. Her son was already in her car where she was or whatever whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And she was in front of her daughter's place or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So the cop started talking a whole bunch of shit or whatever whatnot for no goddamn reason or whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? And she was just actually speaking up for herself or whatever. And dude wanted to illegally search her car. He up there said it smelled like marijuana, which it wasn't that. It wasn't even that. They wasn't even smoking or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? This was supposed to be a well check for her son. But no, they up there want to make it to something else or whatever whatnot. So they up there talking shit back and forth, and the cop up there just told her you go be running your rights in the back of my car or whatever whatnot. You know what I mean? For real. Anyway, so the cop got tired of talking to her or whatever whatnot. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy as ever. I was like, oh my goodness. I was like something else. I was like, dang. For real. Anyway, so the cop start grabbing her or whatever. When I put handcuffs on her, put her in back of a patrol car or whatever, he did the same thing to her son or whatever. Him and his other partners or some shit. You know what I'm saying? For real though. And this woman was up there actually talking major shit to her too. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy as everything. I mean damn. I mean shit. And this happened all the way up in Tennessee, you know what I'm saying? And they placed bogus charges on her. They didn't touch her daughter because her daughter didn't do nothing. And he did a legal search up in her car. You know what I'm saying? And didn't even find no marijuana whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? For real though. Anyway, the judge saying actually just dropped all the charges. All the bogus charges that they put against her and her son or whatever whatnot. And they gave her daughter $110,000. You know what I'm saying? For real though. I mean shit, that was cool. That's great. That's great news right there. That she got that money. You know what I'm saying? No, I mean like shit, because they was on the pocket for the shit. They was on the pocket for real, and that's on broke. But anyway, gang, like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Hit the bell on notification so you can see my next upload and my next post. And make sure I make another one tomorrow. And oh yeah, you can check out my previous videos if you like, gang. So long, farewell, goodbye.